って連れ出せただったエース多色な味フェイス Can handle this and ask the mirror is it you or me I'm ready to show and show you I'm a girl what's happening
空に見せられたスターライト手を引いて高みへグッバイここから連れ出して Please あなたは Son of a Galaxy Going higher and I'm never gonna fail down never gonna stop now tell me are you ready let's go we gonna show ya we gonna throw ya light up and set your heart on fire we be rising higher lose your mind we gonna show ya make them explode ya turn it up and make it blow we be rising higher lose your mind
止まれないおしのタイム離れない可愛いだけど思わないでよねこれからの前にそまもつけて
止まらないのこのドキドキあと3秒始まるよショータイム溢れる気持ちをされ違う Right now スポットライト集まるそこは Galaxy Going higher and I'm never gonna fail down never gonna stop now tell me are you ready let's go we gonna show ya we gonna throw ya light up and set your heart on fire we be rising higher lose your mind we gonna show ya make them explode ya turn it up and make it blow we be rising higher lose your mind どこまでも続いていくと信じたあの日よどまないギャラクシー輝いて飛ばしそうなとか見とってくれたあの日 Let's go いつでも準備 OK 空見飛ばして
You're out of the way おまけ連れ出せただったエース多色な味フェイス Can handle this and ask the mirror is it you or me I'm ready to show and show you I'm a girl what's happening
空に見せられたスターライト手を引いて高みへグッバイここから連れ出して Please あなたは Son of a Galaxy Going higher and I'm never gonna fail down never gonna stop now tell me are you ready let's go we gonna show ya we gonna throw ya light up and set your heart on fire we be rising higher lose your mind we gonna show ya make them explode ya turn it up and make it blow we be rising higher lose your mind
止まれないおしのタイム離れない可愛いだけど思わないでよねこれからの前にそまもつけて
止まらないのこのドキドキあと3秒始まるよショータイム溢れる気持ちをされ違う Right now スポットライト集まるそこは Galaxy Going higher and I'm never gonna fail down never gonna stop now tell me are you ready let's go we gonna show ya we gonna throw ya light up and set your heart on fire we be rising higher lose your mind we gonna show ya make them explode ya turn it up and make it blow we be rising higher lose your mind
Here come out of the way, oh my, it's ready to say. Back up the ace, that's your inner eyes and face. Can handle this and ask the mirror, is it you or me? I'm ready to show and shield, yeah, I'm a girl, but seven.
空に見せられたスターは手を引いて高みへグッバイここから連れ出して Please あなたは Son of a Galaxy Going higher And I'm never gonna fail down Never gonna stop now Tell me are you ready? Let's go We're gonna show ya We gonna throw ya Body up and set your heart on fire Baby rising high yeah 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 Lose your mind yeah 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 We're gonna show ya Make them explode yeah Dirty up and make it roll Baby rising high yeah 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 Lose your mind yeah yeah yeah
止まれない惜しいタイム離れない可愛いだけど思わないでよねこれからの前にそのままつけて
止まらないのこのドキドキあと3秒始まるよショータイム溢れる気持ち押され違う Right now スポットライト集まるそこは a galaxy Going higher And I'm never gonna fail down Never gonna stop now Tell me are you ready? Let's go We're gonna show ya We gonna throw ya Body up and set your heart on fire Baby rising high yeah 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 Lose your mind yeah 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 We're gonna show ya Make them explode yeah Dirty up and make it roll Baby rising high yeah 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 Lose your mind yeah yeah どこまでも続いていくと信じたあの日淀らないギャラクシー輝いて飛ばしたブロックが見とってくれたあの日 Let's go いつでも準備 OK 空
Oh my god, I was muted. Konana desu. Welcome, chat, to the Valentine's Day special. I'm your host today. For May, the stars alive. Happy Valentine's Day! Happy Valentine's Day! Konana! Happy Valentine's! Happy Singles Awareness Day! And treat yourself to Chocolate Day! Welcome! I am your host tonight for May the Stars Align! Let's go! Chat, do you like my setup? Do you like my setup with a little bouquet and the little sparkles and this red couch? Yeah. Konana! About damn time, Nana! Shut up! Konana! It begins. Alright, let me quickly explain what we shall be doing tonight. Welcome to the once in a year special Galaxy Gang Valentine's dating show. May the stars align. Today I'm your host Nana Artsteria, and I will be presenting our Bachelorette soon, and she will be choosing amongst all the various applicants today, and to pick the top 5 before giving her rose to the final person. And so today how this show works is we'll be reviewing all of the applicants via the Google Forms link that is there. You can still apply if you want to, but no guarantee we'll look over on it. But we'll be looking through all of them, and Mitch-chan will be making her statements and judging them fairly, of course. And if she has chosen that the stars do indeed align, not the golden shower, the red shower. Yes, the red shower of arrows shall commence, and then they will be enlisted as one of the top 5 finalists. それではこんなのみんなそれではEmily-chan, shall we hear a little bit about our Bachelorette? Let's go!
ラインゴベリンゴはいみんな How are you guys doing? Wow, it's totally been so long since I've last seen you guys. Chat.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen.
Totally. I haven't seen you guys in ages.
Yeah. It's been such a long
yeah.
time. Yeah, you haven't come talk to chat in a long time. Yeah, it hasn't been 2 days. No. No, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay. Chat, before we get into knowing more about the applicants, we would like to know a bit more about Emma-cha. So first, Emma-cha, what's your name?
Elbow.
Crazy.
Elbow.
Okay, and what's your horoscope?
I'm a Gemini, in case you guys don't know.
When's your birthday?
It's June the 19th.
And Emma-cha, please
Yes.
explain to chat what is your biggest strength?
I can be very, very patient and also a very empathetic person.
나루호도.
And very good comfort. Yes.
Whoa, very, very good. Alright, Emma-cha, we know about your strengths. Many of us in chat have seen you come here before, and I talk about you all the time, and I never shut up about how cute you are. But all of us are dying to know, Emma-cha, do you have any flaws at all? And if so, what is your biggest flaw?
I think we all know what this flaw is. Everybody say it together with me. It's called the depressor espresso. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, now with that in mind, with this information that we totally had no idea about.
Totally.
So, imagine this. You and the bachelor you choose today are going on a first date. Where would you take them?
Interesting one, because I do have a lot of places I would like to go. However, I would like to go to a movie, preferably horror.
Horror?
Horror. Because one, I guess like it shows how vulnerable you can be, and also just to show right off the bat who wears the pants in the relationship.
You hear that?
Horror is a very good genre for me. I love it, especially. And then after the movie, we go have brunch or maybe lunch at a very nice fusion cafe. You know, kind of those Asian fusion type cafes, which are modern and decorated nicely. So cool. Yeah. I love to be taken out on a date to one of those cafes.
Oh,
It's so nice. Yeah.
Alright, chat, take notes. Find out who wears the pants in the relationship on the first date. Take her to a nice fusion cafe. Okay. Alright, and on to the final few questions. Emma-cha, this is an important question for all of us, me included. But what are you exactly looking for in a relationship? Because this could determine whether they receive the red shower or no shower.
Okay. So what I look for in a relationship is mutual communication and emotional maturity are some of the most important things I feel like you have to have in a relationship with me, especially because although I can be very childish, a lot of the times I am on the emotional mature side. So if you are childish but at the wrong time and you kind of keep nagging at me like I'm your mother, I do not like that. I will dump your ass. I will dump your ass straight away. And especially with communication, I feel like it's such an important quality to have, especially in a relationship, because you need to communicate your choices to each other, where you're going, so you build up that trust. And trust is essential for any relationship, not even just boyfriend girlfriend. It's essential for friendships and familial relationships as well.
なるほど。
そうだよ。
That's right.
Also,
take notes.
Take notes. Okay, something else that I kind of do look for is similar love languages.
By the way, what is your love language, Miss Emma?
Do you want to guess?
Ayo. So what love language do we have? We have which ones? Words of
Quality. Yeah, words of affirmation.
Weapons of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and gift giving.
Yes.
Okay. Out of these 5 love languages, which one do you think our Abel could be? In the meantime, Miss Amy, do you have a favorite horror movie?
Oh, a favorite horror movie. I don't really have a favorite, so to say, but I have watched the whole Conjuring series. And I did watch one the other day, which is pretty good, I reckon. It's called Suspiria.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's called Suspiria, and it's pretty good. It's a bit confusing with the jump scenes and jump cuts and whatnot, but it is pretty good, and the actors portrayed, I think, the feeling of terror, horror, and also confusion really well. And it's also like a dancing one, so it's pretty interesting.
So nanda. Okay, Miss Amy, would you like to reveal what your love language is?
It's surprisingly, I don't have like a single very like high, but it's actually split. So quality time is probably the one I look for the most. However, words of affirmation, physical touch, and acts of service do me justice. Like, they do me justice.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'd say, I'd say receiving gifts is not really one of my love languages, because I guess I think like if you're in an Asian family you get this, but you kind of feel guilty for receiving stuff.
Yes.
So like you love giving, but you kind of hate receiving stuff.
Yes.
So I love it when someone spoils me, but at the same time I feel bad. So if you're gonna give me a gift, you need to follow that up with like words of affirmation, acts of service, and quality time. Otherwise, I'll be like, man, you shouldn't have wasted money on me. Desione.
It's the Asian pain of always having to be the generous person, because you try pay for my meal. You try give me a present. You give me that pocket. No.
Also, like when your parents give you stuff as like to make up for something they've done, instead of like
Yes.
Yeah,
also, welcome, IPN. Welcome. No, I got stood up. Who did you get stood by?
No.
Oh boy. All right, Emi-chan. Finally, tell us one of your hobbies, and tell us a little bit more about it. One of your hobbies.
Okay, look, everyone who knows me knows that I absolutely love games and volleyball. But look, to be real with you, I absolutely fell in love with volleyball when I started playing it in high school. So it's kind of funny because I started volleyball and I started reading haiku around the same time. But they didn't really correlate until like a bit later, right?
I was the opposite way around.
So I started kind of doing and reading them at the same time because I wanted to try out a new sport. When I was like younger, in early high school, I was, and I still think I am, like quite on the athletic side. And so having played a lot of sport in primary school and a lot of sport in early high school, I wanted to try something new. Because look, let's be honest, you play like the stereotypical basketball, netball, soccer, tennis, right? And then out of nowhere, I see that my school has a volleyball club, which, by the way, one of my family friends actually was part of. So I decided to join. And it's funny because it's so coincidental, but it seems like it was just made to happen. I started reading haiku around the same time, right? Yeah, and then guzen. And when I started playing volleyball, it was actually after my PE teacher recommended me to apply for the club. Because we had volleyball for 1 week in high school, and when we played, she was like, "This girl maybe would like the volleyball club."
You built diff. You literally built diff, babe. So, you are built diff.
So I entered the social club, and then I ended up playing for my school's team. And then I still play until now, and I love it so much. Like it's so stimulating and fun for me.
Yes.
Like obviously, there are times where you're like just there, but the kind of rush, the pressure and everything, it's like perfect for me.
Yes.
And like the teamwork and team coordination you need to be able to pull it off.
when there is a nice layup, when there is a nice set, a nice pass, a nice spike. Oh, so super amazing.
Yeah. And
素晴らしい.
yeah, especially now with my bike's actually getting better. I feel like I'm enjoying it a lot more as well.
Hey Alexa, play Fly High. Okay. And finally, are you a slay?
Am I a slay? You tell me, chat.
There was only yes. There's
only one answer, and it's
yeah. Alright, ready. Miss Amy, うちらの Bachelorette. Are you ready to meet the contestants?
ready, Dazo!
Let's go!
Let's go!
それでは I have with me the form for chat's viewing purposes. So れでは shall we go on to the first contestant? これは誰でしょう？ Mr. Gucci! Let's go!
レッツゴーだよ
Gucci です。Alright, so Gucci, gender male, and they are a Taurus, meaning they are born between April the 20th to May 20th. Now, I'm not too sure about zodiac compatibility, but I'm sure you might know a bit more about that than me. But for Mr. Gucci, their biggest strength is communication or patience. As you have mentioned earlier, one of the biggest things that you are looking for in a relationship is communication and emotional maturity.
Yes.
However, their biggest flaw is struggles with uncertainty. And they didn't specify what kind of uncertainty, but it could just be overall uncertainty.
Yes.
Now, where they would take someone on a first date, they've said it really depends on the person. But I feel like you can't go wrong with Korean barbecue followed by bubble tea.
Okay, that he's not wrong. He's not wrong. He is not wrong.
What they're looking in a relationship is mutuality, effort, and someone I could eventually settle down with. And finally, one of Gucci's hobbies is that they recently got into video editing because they want to capture those funny moments in game with their friends and share what makes them happy with other people. They mainly do VTubing shorts and Apex montage clips. And are they a slay? Yes, Quinn. Absolutely.
Wait.
Yes. And this is the visual of Mr. Gucci looking absolutely rizzed up. Absolutely amazing.
Drippy.
What
Let's
is
go.
Boba drink? Looking absolutely amazing. All right, Emma-chan, we're gonna go off with first impressions. Go.
So my first impressions are actually very good for Gucci because one thing that I do know, I don't know a lot about horoscopes too much, but one thing I do know is that Taurus and Gemini are quite compatible. Because we are right next to each other, right? It means that we are able to get close. However, with communication, I actually think that we might have like really good communication as well because one, with Taurus Gemini, it's pretty good, but also that Gucci's biggest strength is communication. And I feel like although it's not my biggest strength, it is one of my strengths because let's face it, I talk a lot. Okay? I cannot shut up. Shut up. However, one thing that I do understand is the struggles with uncertainty about where you're going in life, for example, or just with what you want to do in the moment. I also do have some of those struggles. However, I feel like we both can't have the same issue. Otherwise, it's like you're not gonna help uplift and push each other anyway. You're kind of just staying in the same place.
なるほど。
Sort of thing. So, however, I do agree that K barbecue and bubble tea can never go wrong. It can never do you wrong because one, unless you're vegan, I do understand, or vegetarian, but meat never goes wrong. Korean barbecue, it also has other dishes which are meat free. So you know, it's the truth for everyone. And barbecue is so good. Like who can turn down a good Korean barbecue? And boba, like
delicious. It's the double combo. It's like the bam bam.
bam, bam, double whammy, you know, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yes. Regards to what Gucci's looking in a relationship, I do feel like mutuality and effort are very important because if you're not on the same page, can you really hold hands and walk down through life together? Like, can you? So,
Such
being
deep,
mutual-
profound words.
So mutuality in terms of like your moralities and stuff like that, and other outlooks on life. If you don't have that, I feel like you won't be a good match. Also, effort, definitely. I think a lot of people are under the impression that a relationship does not need any effort, and that once you kind of get to the dating stage, then you don't need to put in more effort. That it's absolutely false. Absolutely false. You have to maintain that effort. And like when he wrote effort, I kind of felt this sort of respect because yes, he kind of realizes that effort is needed.
Yes, and that right there is Emmy Ringo, our Bachelorette, my Ichiban Slayer's bestie, the Apple Grandma. And absolutely big agree. Most people have the conception that good relationships, and if you find the person you're meant to be with, the relationship is supposed to be easy. But that is just a lie.
I mean,
all relationships
it's meant to
will.
be easy with them, but you still have to put in effort. Like it's easy being with them and you know, and being vulnerable around them and stuff.
But relationships themselves
Sure,
aren't
sure.
supposed to just be easy, okay?
Sure,
You're supposed to put in
努力して
lots of work.
Sure.
Exactly.
is
It's a
so right.
constant
That's
grind to better one another. Okay? Things should never be taken for granted. So correct,
Yes,
Crossage.
sir.
All right, Emicha, do they get the red shower?
I'm feeling like this might potentially be a very good match. So yes!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our first red shower! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Wow! Our first red shower. Congratulations, Mr. Gucci. Gucci Boy 7. Congratulations. それでは on to the next applicant. Next applicant is Mr. Rago! Mr. Rago です。よし。それでは Mr. Rago is male and they are a Scorpio, meaning they're born from October 23 to November 21st. Their biggest strength is they are a very adaptive person and that they can pick up a conversation with almost anyone. However, onto that, their biggest flaw is that they can also come off as rather cold and rather distant. With their first date, they would like to take someone to a rather not busy restaurant, probably near a forest or a beach for the first date. What are they looking for in a relationship is someone to share and create memories with, and time and experiences. For their hobbies, they are a car enthusiast. They've participated in multiple car shows, track events, and altruistic events, either as support staff, technician, or organizer, and they especially enjoy taking long drives and spending time working either on their car or their friend's car. When working on no cars, they spend time with their cats.
Neko-chan!
And others later, Yasquin.
Oh, yes! It's the only acceptable answer. You do not have Yasquin.
Alright. Emicha, let's go. First impressions, let's go.
First impressions isn't the best, but it kind of picked up at the end.
Okay.
So, first of all, if you don't know the horoscopes, Gemini and Scorpio are the best match.
Can we please explain why?
So, a lot of compatibilities between Gemini and Scorpio are very low, just because I feel like the communication styles are very, very different, and the attachment styles are incredibly different as well. So, for example, I'd say that Scorpios are pretty straightforward, determined. They're very focused on one thing that they want to do. Gemini kind of floats around. It kind of does a lot at the same time. Big ADHD thing. But Yeah. But so especially with something he said as well, I feel like although they're very adaptive, right? They can be cold and distant, and I feel like that's a big no for me because men was a proposition and this So if
So,
you're cold
Emicha,
and distant,
Yeah, you need someone who is honest, right?
Yeah, I feel like not even like honest. I feel like I need someone who can be close to me and that I can become vulnerable with and not feel dismissed, I guess. Because you know when people are kind of cold and distant towards me, I feel like I've fucked up somewhere and that they kind of hate me. Although I know it's not usually the case. However, with being cold and distant, because I'm the exact opposite, right? I'm like on the clingy side and I'm very affectionate.
構ってちょうだいみたいな感じ。構ってちょうだい。
So it's very kind of like disheartening to me if someone is cold and distant, especially like you
そう
know,
ですね。
so in a friendship or relationship. Yeah, I feel I need the same sort of vibes in order to be able to cope. Otherwise, I'm literally just gonna spend my time crying.
All right,
man.
take notes, chat.
Stop.
Also, if there's anybody that still wants to apply, you can apply now with the link pinned, the comment that I've pinned. But no chat, no like 100% guarantee that we'll be able to get through all of them. All right. And so, why did it pick up though? Why did Rago-san's application pick up?
Yes, because one thing that I do like is eating at a restaurant that's not too busy. The quiet kind of vibes, the ambience, especially near a forest. Oh, the vibes.
Sir.
I'm sorry, immaculate. Forest or beach, immaculate. What they're looking for in a relationship is to share and create memories, time, experiences. And although I do relate to that for a certain extent, I feel like I look for more stability and compatibility. As well as like, you know, the whole communication and things. More than like just sharing and creating memories.
なるほど。
Because I can literally sit at home with my significant other, chill on the couch watching like a K-drama or something and be happy.
なるほど。なるほど。
Yes. But it did pick up because Rago did say that they were a car enthusiast. And
なるほど。
my family are big car enthusiasts, right? If you don't know me, yeah, my family does work with cars, including my cousins as well, by the way. Like,
なるほど。
the males in my family, the typical Asian family, they're all car enthusiasts, and my brother especially loves his cars. So I feel like they'll get along with my family and my brother. Kind of thing. And my brother finds it really hard to get along with people, by the way. Also, taking long drives, best. And they have koneko-chan tachi.
Koneko-chan. Rago-san in chat. Hey yo, how many cats do you have?
Yo.
But yeah, you did definitely mention that, you know, yeah, it's important to find someone that your family would enjoy talking to as well and enjoy vibing with. And I feel like, yeah, your family probably would enjoy this conversation with Rago-san. And yeah, it's the family compatibility card for me.
True. Look, coming from an Asian family, the filial piety.
It is very important. It's
so
very
great.
important. 2 black cats. Kai! Alrighty. All right, let's move on to the next contestant.
次行きましょう
Hi! Foreign Kitsune San! Patch! All right, so they are a male and their horoscope is Gemini, meaning they're born between May 21st and June 20th. Kitsune-san's biggest strength is that they are a really good listener. However, their biggest flaw is that they tend to overthink a lot of different things. However, for the first date, they plan to take someone to the movies, to the cinema. Can't go wrong with a movie. What they're looking for in a relationship is somebody who they can talk to, who they can chill with. And yeah, it's giving mutual kind of like love and trust. So one of their hobbies is they enjoy playing games and they enjoy reading. reading novels. Another is they put yes. Why, yes, indeed. Wait, sorry, I gotta put up Kitsune-san's photo. Bang! Hey! This is Kitsune-san. それでは I just put in the bare minimum. Yeah, I can tell Kitsune. How dare you? How dare you?
Okay,
Anyways.
first of all, why is your answer not yes queen? Why is your answer not yes queen?
Yes.
The only acceptable answer for I would say would be yes queen. Yes queen. You know.
Yes.
わかる。Okay, let's get to dissecting.
Yes. First impressions.
Bachelor Kaibo.
Yeah, Bachelor Kaibo.
Bachelor Kaibo.
それでは what are our first impressions? What are the vibes? What are we feeling?
So I feel like Gemini, it's like putting two brain cells, single brain cells in the same room.
Gemini. Isn't Gemini the twins?
Yeah, Gemini is the twins.
It's the twins.
But like, yeah, it means like you're very adaptable, I guess, and you can meld into your environment very easily. And I feel like with the Gemini pairing, like your communication key, very good, and you can get along with each other like very well. But yeah, so especially being a good listener, I do like that because I like it when I'm listened to and appreciated, kind of thing.
さすがね。
It makes me feel like I'm like appreciated and important to this person.
Exactly. You know, me talking about Genshin and D-Look Raghavendra for 3 hours and all they have to do is just say, ですよね? And I'm like, whoa, this person loves me.
Yeah. わかる.
Yes.
わかる.
Yes.
Also, with your biggest flaw, I feel like I feel that overthinking stuff a lot. But I've kind of come to the point of realization where, look, if I overthink too much, it's going to fuck me up in the end. And you know how I came to this conclusion? Valorant.
Oh my god.
Why? Valorant. Because if I overthink a play too much here, I'm gonna get timing. I'm gonna get shot in the ass.
Exactly.
So
it's all about decision making and how we make one decision into a good decision.
Yes. And although I'm not the best at that yet, and I still kind of overthink stuff, I am getting a lot better at it. So, you know, yeah.
Very good. We love to see character development on your side, babes.
Also, with the first date, although I do agree with cinema, I feel like just watching a movie is not enough. Because why? You're literally spending 2 to 3 hours in the dark, sat there, watching a screen. You're not interacting with each other. Right?
That's very true.
You have like minimal interaction.
Yes.
So that's why I said I have to go to like a lunch or a dinner after.
So we need a follow-up combo. We need a combo card. We need a follow-up.
So we need a combo. So I feel like just the cinema, it's like 2 to 3 hours with someone, but you're not really interacting that much. You're making like maybe like offhanded comments every now and then, but it's like afterwards, it's like what the?
そうですよ.
That's it.
Do you know what it's giving? It's giving like a lot of my friends that I dated in middle school and high school, they would just go to the cinemas with their boyfriends, and then right after they'd just come back and they didn't talk about anything. They just watched the movie together.
I feel like, yeah.
大人として we need to have a combo, a follow-up. And that's really good because if you have nothing to talk about, you can talk about the movie. But if you want to get to know the person, you can also talk about the person.
Yes. So this is why I like going to eat after the movie. Why?
Because Chad's taking notes.
Yeah. What?
Chad's taking notes.
Yes. Take notes, Chad. Take notes. Yo, take notes.
Yes.
If you ever get a real girl, this is what you do, okay? Alright, so you go to the movies. Afterwards, you dissect it a little bit. Give a little about your favorite parts you didn't like. Talk about it a little bit. And then branching off from those topics, right? You can kind of tell the kind of person that they are and their interests. So you can branch off that and be like, okay, so have you watched maybe anything similar or yada yada yada, right? You can always, but there's so many topics you can branch off into from that one movie.
Exactly. You can really judge, I guess, the type of person they are from their reaction and what their favorite parts were. For example, you know, if we watch a horror movie, right? They could talk about, I think the psychological warfare between like the villain and the protagonist is really interesting. Or there could be a person be like, I think the girl was hot. And just from their reactions when you ask them these questions and from their answers, you can really tell what kind of person they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not even if they're movie buff or not, because if you have a brain, you can think, right? There are going to be aspects that you like, and there are going to be aspects that you don't like. For example, there are some people who watch movies for the action, and only the action, because it's cool, and I get it. I love action movies because it looks really cool, and as a martial artist myself, I'm like, wow, damn, かっこいいだね.
Oh yeah,
But,
chat,
however-
I forgot to mention this. Emi-chan didn't mention this in her hobbies, but Emi-chan could kill you.
Oh, it's not one of my hobbies, but yes. That's not one of my hobbies, but
Killing
yeah.
people's not one of my hobbies, but
But yeah, I can do it. Okay, but yeah, so that's why, for example, if this person likes the rom-com, they kind of are a dreamer. If they like the action, right, they're very like feisty. They are a bit more fast to get on their feet kind of person, right? So you can tell by someone's movie preferences and what they liked about a certain movie. You know, if they like the psychological warfare, like Nana said, they're a bit more on the intellectual side and they like having intellectual conversations. There's little things like that where you can tell, and it can show you whether you are compatible or not, if you like the same things, and whether you can discuss a range of things. So that's
very
why,
important. I think that's a really good point to discuss, that you have to figure out if this person's skilled at conversation. Because if you're going to be talking to this person for the rest of your youth and the rest of your days on this earth, then you better want to spend the time with someone who can talk well and someone who can converse well, right? And you can really know that about a person from the first date, right? Just by talking about one movie could lead to another thing, and you could have a splendid conversation. Or it could just be Emmy going like, so what was your favorite part? This part. So why'd you like it? It was good. So what? Did you?
it shows
enjoy
that you
it?
have a lack of communication skills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. How did you enjoy what they were looking for in a relationship? How do you think of their answer for that one? Someone who you can talk to and you can chill with.
I feel like that's very standard. It's very generic.
Yes.
I feel like it's a bit too generic because we
Yes.
all, for some, we can be like chill with, you know. But I feel like this answer could have been like improved a little bit, where you can actually say someone that you can easily be vulnerable with and seek comfort in.
So.
That's a little better than talking to it, okay?
So.
Okay.
Bonk. Exactly.
But yes, so I feel like this answer was a bit lacking.
It was very lacking.
Very lacking.
Lacking. Okay. Do you like the fact that they play games and read novels?
Yes, because gamer couple is good. Gamer couple is good, okay?
Good.
And reading novels, I feel like I usually like to read. If I am bothered and I have the time, I will pick up a big book. However, just reading in general, I love as well. So I feel like that our hobbies will match. You know,
Very good.
because I'm someone who likes comfortable silence. I hate awkward silence. But if I can be in comfortable silence with you and just be reading together or like playing games together, yes.
Comfortable silence. Yeah, I think what we've learned about Kitsune is that they're probably someone who enjoys a lot of comfortable silence as well, because they're also Gemini. They're very similar to you. I feel like in terms of what you guys would enjoy doing together.
I feel like it's like you're a crackhead, but you also like comfortable silence. So
そうですよね。
そうだね。
はい、それではお次です。
お次
パパーン。はい、次は
誰だ
Chris。バーン。Put their photo up. Our resident chemist warehouse worker.
I almost
Alright.
busted into the Bunny's warehouse thing. Chemist warehouse.
No, it's chemist warehouse. Anyways, so Chris is a male and they are a Cancer, meaning they were born on June 21st to July 22nd.
Yes.
Their biggest strength is that they are a passionate and expressive person. They're unafraid to show off what they feel. However, their biggest flaw is that they can get jealous and overprotective quite easily. For their first date, they plan to take someone to the city, going on a ferry ride and eating delicious food and sightseeing. What they're looking for in a relationship is that they have all of this love and no one to give it to. And they want to know that, their partner wait, I want to know. Okay, they want to know that their partner is going to be there for them no matter what, through all the hard times, and that they want someone to love them for who they are. So, on to their hobbies is that they love gaming, they love going to the gym, and sometimes streaming. And are they a slay? Absolutely.
Absolutely, a slay!
Absolutely.
Okay. Alright, so let's get to dissecting this. First of all, Cancer, I feel like in an intimate relationship doesn't work out with Gemini that much. But friendship-wise, it does, because I do have a lot of Cancer friends as well.
Yes.
I do like that they are passionate and expressive, right? Because me being a little bit pong sometimes cannot tell.
Pom.
Okay, look, sometimes I can't tell what you're thinking. Although I'm a psych student, I cannot read your mind. Okay, I cannot read your mind. I do not know what you're
psych
thinking.
student can't read my mind. A scam.
No,
A scam.
but I do like that they're passionate and expressive because it feels nice when your partner's like passionate and expressive towards you and that they express a lot of their feelings. That also means that they can be vulnerable, right?
Yes.
The biggest flaw is being jealous and overprotective. This one's a bit of a because there's a big spectrum on like jealousy where you can be jealous without trust. But if you are trustful and you are jealous, I feel like it's a bit better because, you know, you see those kinds of things. At least I see in my friends with boyfriends. When is it my turn? God, hold on.
Wait, it's your turn now. It's literally your turn right now. We are creating your turn now.
So, with being jealous, I feel like I hate it when my significant other is like jealous in the nosy and untrustful way. Like, where are you going? Why are you going out with this person? What time? Yada 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 yada. Right?
So I think there's a difference between feeling threatened and sad and alone versus controlling someone's autonomy.
Something that, and I feel like a lot of the good relationships I see, people get jealous in a cuter way, but they trust their partner, right? So they're like, kind of get jealous in the without me kind of way.
Yeah, without me, did I do it for you?
I'm not invited to go.
Do it for you.
For me.
Yeah, there's a cute jealous, right? Like, without me. It's like, what you doing watching anime without me? It's like, I'm going to the club with my friends. I'm having a girls' night without me.
I'm invited to girls' night. Yeah, but that kind of jealous, I find it cute and adorable, and I take to that kind of jealousy. And when you're protective of me, I feel like sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I'm very like, it depends on my mood. Gemini things.
It depends on my mood.
But, no, for real, because sometimes I'm in the mood where I want to be protected because I'm always a protector in my family. I'm the oldest child. I'm the big sister. I do martial arts in my friend group as well. I've always been the protector. I've always been the strong one. So
the pants. You wear the pants.
No, so being able to protect someone I like. However, sometimes I want to feel vulnerable and protected too. Get me? You get me? So
時々ね、守ってほしいの。時々ね。そういうのいいの。そういうのいいの。
守ってくれたのな。
守ってくれたの。
But sometimes I'm like in a fight mode, and when I'm in my fight mode, you do not want to be my knight in shining armor because I will stomp on you and the enemy.
I'll give you an example. You're working, and a guy at work is constantly being really, really nice to you. You don't know what his intentions are, but he's always going out of his way to be really nice to you. You tell your boyfriend this, and your boyfriend starts to get upset. And they're like, you know what? Like, why do you have to talk to them, you know? They give you all these presents. Why do you have to take these presents? Like, that's stupid.
I'm asking for these presents. Will be my response. Because I feel like if someone wants to do something out of their nice of their own heart, but they're not actively pursuing me, they're not mentioning, look, I'm someone who you have to tell me straightforward. If you want to court me, you have to say, Emmy, I like you. Will you be my Valentine? Take you out on a date. Shit. I need that straightforwardness. If you do not give me straightforwardness, I will assume everything is coming from like a friendship side. So that guy, look, I understand that my boyfriend might get upset because, oh no, another guy likes my girlfriend. Damn, bummer. Yeah, but it's not like he's doing something to harm her. And you can do better if you're jealous. Just one up him. He gives her a nice
skill
bouquet of-
issue. Just one up him.
I'm not even
Skill
joking.
issue.
Like,
Just one up.
skill issue. One up him, bro.
Okay. We go. Okay, babes. Okay, you have to teach chat how to one up people. Okay, not everybody wears such big pants that you do
Okay,
to like
look.
be so slay. Okay,
Bro,
so we have to
I
teach.
treat my girlfriends better than their boyfriends treat
Honestly,
them.
true. Honestly, facts. Honestly, true. Honestly, as her girlfriend, can confirm facts. But
I'm literally in the midst of making like a care package for Nana right now.
Nani?
Nana didn't hear that. She didn't hear that. Okay. Anyway, let me explain one-upping, right? So, what I mean by one-upping is just be a good boyfriend. Like, they're not in a relationship. They're not actively looking for a relationship with your girlfriend. They haven't said anything. What you can do is just be a extremely fucking good boyfriend for the rest of forever. Right? Take your girl out on dates. Pamper her when you can, right? Treat her to little things that she likes. It's the little things that count. You don't always need to make it big. Take her out on nice dinners every like Friday or some shit. No. Sometimes all you need to do is maybe run her about the home, like make a home day, make a dinner, clean up. Right? If he gets her flowers, you know what you should do? Get her one of those they have this like really nice glass jars with like preserved flowers, which lasts for forever.
Okay.
Get her one of those where she can look at it all the time, leave it on her desk. Maybe sometimes, if you live together, do her laundry, surprise her with some little thing. Maybe make this really cute kind of like trail leading all around the house, like a mini treasure hunt for her. I guarantee you, she will love it. She'll find you so fucking adorable, okay?
Yes, I think another big point to mention is it's important to be exciting, it's important to be interesting as well, but it's also important to love this person in the way they want to be loved. There are specific ways in which we want to be loved, right? Because every human's different. We all want different things. And to love them in the way they want to be loved and to understand what that actually is can be so impactful into just one-upping every other person in the planet. Because other people don't know how to love your girlfriend the way she wants to be loved, but you do. You know. So I think that's really, really important to one-up literally every single other person in the world.
I feel like also as you're doing this, right, you're kind of building more rapport with your girlfriend, and you'll get to the point where you'll be like, I know that I'm the only one who can take care of her this way. Like, this guy can give her all the chocolates and flowers he wants. He's not going to be a better boyfriend than me. Why? Because I can do this. He can't.
Exactly.
I can take care of her in a way that no one else can. And I get that it's natural for any boyfriend to get upset that another man is pining over your girlfriend. That just shows, like, how good she is.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, your response should be like, oh damn, he got your flowers, look what I got you.
yeah, your response would be like, you know what, babes, this guy has great taste, but babes, I just got you this, and just be like, just be like, yeah, you know what, babes, great taste, but you are already mono dog.
But it's also not like the constant, you don't need to constantly be one-upping. It's not about one-upping, it's about being a good, consistent boyfriend. Right?
It's essentially being confident in your own ability to be a good boyfriend, right? That's the main point out of all of this. The main purpose of this isn't to try, I guess, live up to the expectation of wanting to compete and beat other people. That kind of scarcity mindset is not a providing, caring mindset. That scarcity mindset is what leads to accidentally objectifying your girlfriend. Okay, and what we want to, the mindset we want to have is one of confidence in your own ability to love someone the best you can, and knowing that is enough, right? It's a mindset where we want to be like, you know what, I will do everything to provide for this person, and I want their happiness above my own. Versus a scarcity mindset of, oh gosh, everybody's coming for this person, I must have this person, which accidentally objectifies your girlfriend.
Yes, definitely. That's what I mean by one-upping. One-upping isn't every time you get her gifts, you get her something bigger, better. You don't have to. The one-upping in itself is being a good boyfriend. She will not look for something else if she knows she has everything with you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mana-chan, welcome.
I love you,
Mana-chan.
Mouth to Mana-sama.
Mana-chan. Anyways, yeah. So back onto Chris's application. What do you think of their first date idea?
The first date isn't too bad if you guys kind of like are in a different city. Because sightseeing, I feel like doing that in a city that you go out in a lot with your friends is a bit hard.
Yeah,
right?
no, this is definitely a Sydney starter. This is definitely a Sydney starter.
Especially in Sydney, there's nothing to sightsee anymore.
Madame Tussauds, the zoo, Taronga Zoo.
No, do not take me to Madame
Taronga
Tussauds.
Zoo. Actually, I would go to Taronga Zoo.
I would go to Taronga Zoo, but not Madame Tussauds. Like,
Not Madame Tussauds.
no, not Madame Tussauds. But
I would
Sydney
go
is
aquarium.
nice.
I would go aquarium.
Because I actually really like just like taking a walk with your significant other. A fair ride is really nice, you know, on like a really nice sunny day. And sometimes in Australia, you might spot dolphins. So
Yeah.
Eating delicious food, banger, always.
Please tell me you're roasting the applications. Yeah, well, we're roasting them, but we're also giving good feedback. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think of this, what they're looking for in a relationship? They have all this love, but no one to give it to, and they want someone who's there for them no matter what, through thick and thin.
I feel like that is something that you definitely do look for. I feel like I also look for someone who would be able to stay with me thick and thin, because as someone who also
honestly struggling with mental health.
right, you need to be there for me for thick and thin, because the thick and thin is a lot of thick.
Oh, a lot of thick.
A lot of thick, depressive, and anxious moments. Right? So, I, for one,
Speaking from previous experience,
do have that dedication, and I've always stuck by my partners no matter what.
unless you know that they're toxic M word, that I was told to leave behind and tried to get back together with and then left again. No, we don't talk about him anymore.
But I am someone who will stick with someone through thick and thin and through all the hard times. I need someone to do that back for me as well.
Okay. And what do we think about Chris's hobbies? Gaming, gymming, sometimes streaming.
Approved, because
Approved?
Gamer couple.
but also one of my things for like future couple is like gym couple. I want someone to go gym with. I've been going gym by myself and it's like
Gym
pretty
couple.
lonely, and you lose motivation as well if you're going like just constantly just by yourself.
Agree. I think it's great to have a partner who you can work out with.
Yeah.
Also because, I just feel safer at the gym, honestly.
Yeah. You also feel safer with your partner.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yes,
All right. What do we feel about this? Is this reg shower worthy? You have 4 red showers left, and we have about 17 applications to go through.
Can I give them a red shower after? Like we've gone through most of them, or do you prefer me to give them now?
I prefer you to give them now.
Okay. I feel like this could potentially be a good match.
All right. Shall we decide if it's a yes or no?
Let's give them a yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Krista Young's red shower! Let's go! Patch! Congratulations! おめでとうございます Chris! それでは moving on to the next applicant. じゃじゃーんシュータ君 Let's go. They are non-binary and their horoscope is a Libra, meaning they're born from September 22nd to October 22nd. So, their biggest strength is their ability to learn things quickly if they are interested. Their biggest flaw is they're too lazy to sell their strengths. So, they're not very good at, I guess, PRing themselves, and honestly same. And for their first date, they'd like to do some research on what their partner likes, and then they see what suits their fancy the best.
Okay, smart answer.
And what are they looking for in a relationship? Mutually bettering each other, but also being each other's support where need be. Their hobbies includes language learning. There's something just being able to slowly learn more not only of a language but another culture that's very intriguing to explore what similarities and differences there are between languages. And are they a sleigh? Yes. Yes, they are. Alrighty. So, after we read all of this, what are our thoughts?
Okay, first off the bat, y'all do not know how many Libras I have in my life.
I'm a Libra.
Not that Hewani are Libras.
Yeah.
One of my previous partner was a Libras. I have cousins who are Libras who I get along with very well. So off the bat, Libra and Gemini get along very, very
High
well.
five.
So I can
Let's
see
go,
high five.
Let's go. Yay.
Yeah. One thing that I do like is that they can learn things quickly, but I don't really like that they're too lazy to sell their own strengths. That's something that kind of, I'm like, look, if it's your own strengths, your own kind of thing, if you're too lazy to even do that, I do get, because I do get lazy sometimes. However, with your own strengths, like whether it be to people, to your partners, you do need a certain amount of like effort to sell your strengths to them, kind of thing. I don't know how to like verbalize this like correctly, but yeah.
なるほど
That's something that I might be like,
なるほど
But-
Yeah, you did mention you would like somebody who is passionate, who is upfront, who, you know...
oh, yeah.
And that would include like someone who is self-assured in their own strengths, right? And is willing to show this, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. And what do we think about their first date option?
Very smart answer. Very smart answer. I was honestly looking to see if someone would do this, but it's smart in the way that you're actively finding about what your partner likes and what suits them. So you're tailoring to their needs, which will end up kind of like building more rapport. However, although it is a smart answer, right, that, you know, I'm a caterer, you know, I will do this and find out more about my partner, I put in the effort too.
Yes.
Although it is a good answer, it doesn't tell like me about what you want to do.
なるほどね
You like, right?
なるほど So what we're seeing a common factor, okay? We are seeing a common factor of essentially this person prioritizing other people above themselves.
And the thing is, I'm also someone who likes to prioritize others. However, when you take me on a date, I don't care. Like, if as long as you know like my basic likes and stuff, I want you to be the one to plan it, right? And even if it doesn't suit my fancy, it's always nice to try something new.
なるほど
So I don't always want to do the same thing over and over again, right?
Yes.
Yeah. そうだな。
Right.
So, Mana-chan, same.
Hey yo, let me change that. Let me be the Libra in your life that won't cheat. Please.
True,
Give me a chance. Mother-chan, give me a chance, please.
Mana-chan, I'm an air sign. Give me a chance.
I'm an air sign. Give me a chance, please. Futakuchimano, please.
For me.
For me.
Yeah, let me do it for you.
Let me do it for you.
I want to do it for you.
When all I do is for you, Mana. Okay. All right. So, how
let's
about
move on.
what do we think their response? What do we think about their response and what they're looking for in a relationship?
I feel like this is definitely something I look for as well, mutually bettering each other, because a relationship isn't just for people who are fully healed and have no trauma.
Yes, very good.
You deserve to be happy and in a relationship, even if
You're like me, the breathless espresso, anxious as shit.
Hold your hand.
you deserve that. But relationships are there so you can learn and grow for one another, right? They're there so you can mutually better each other. So I do like this, and being each other's support definitely. But I also feel like being each other's support when need be it should just be in every relationship, like hands down.
Absolutely.
Like, you're there to support each other. Like, you're in a relationship for a reason, right? Or that's my outlook on a relationship anyway.
Definitely, definitely. I do agree with that. Of course, you want to mutually better each other so that the relationship can actually progress. It can grow from being puppy love to an eternity spent together. But a really important point is also, being each other's support, giving you a push in the back when you do need a push in the back, aka go to the gym, or aka take your meds, right? Being a push in the back when there needs to be a push in the back. And really good answer. All right, let's look at their hobbies. What do we think about their hobbies?
I definitely relate with this because I love learning new languages and learning new things. So, if I have a partner who is into language learning as well, one, practice, or if we're not learning the same language, then they can teach me something new about a new language that I don't know. And I'd really like that. And I feel like conversationally, it'll be a good topic to touch on.
I do believe Sidova does know Japanese.
Yeah.
Yes.
So definitely that's one thing, but I feel like if you're, for example, constantly learning the same language and stuff, although you can practice with each other and talk in each other with let's say two different languages at least, right? It will get to a point where you'll seriously mess up your other languages.
Yo, is this from experience?
This is from experience. It'll seriously mess up your other languages as well. But especially being non-native speakers, it's better to have that communication with the native speaker, right? And if, for example, let's say that Japanese is my third language, it's also Shiraba's third language. We are not native speakers, we can speak to a certain proficiency, but anything outside that, it's going to be hard, And then we can stuff up some things and pass on really bad habits. And that's something I'm very particular with. I'm so sorry, but it's something that I'm incredibly particular with when I'm learning something new.
Naruhodo. I understand.
Also, the response was you was like, yes. No, it's either absolutely or yes, queen.
Naruhodo ne. All right, moving on to the next applicant. Otsugi desu. Damn, we've only done 6. Okay, anyways. All right, Bob on Discord. Let's go.
Bob.
They are male and they are a Capricorn. They are born on December 27th, between December 27th and January 19th. Their biggest strength is that they are very good at Minecraft and they have an extensive knowledge on all different things. Their biggest flaw is that going outside will be the death of them. Where they would like to take someone on their first date is that they would like to have a small walk or sample as we talk about our day on the way to go watch a good film, topping it off with a dinner in a fancy yet filling restaurant in Minecraft, of course. All right, what they're looking for in a relationship is that they're looking for someone who can both be there for me and let me be there for them in Minecraft. Extra points if they love eating. All right, and telling us a bit of their hobbies is that they love reading. Picking up a hefty book, even on the phone or other devices, can probably keep them occupied until you steal the bathroom sink. And are they a slay? Yes, queen.
That's great. Okay.
Oh shoot! Wait, I forgot to put up Shiraba's photo. But anyways, it was a cute coffee. Why? Sorry. Anyways, let me put up Bob's photo.
Bob's Okay, so off the bat for Bob, I do like this sense of humor. However, one thing I do know is that Capricorn and Gemini can be a good match. However, I'm not really a Minecraft person. I'm sorry. I get sick when I play Minecraft. I get really nauseous and I get headaches when I play Minecraft. I do like it though. I did have a time where I was just playing a lot of Minecraft with friends, but even after an hour or max 2, I start getting a bit nauseous. So I'm not the most Minecraft person. I'm so sorry. I do like to eat, but I also find that going outside is something that I really do like. So if you don't like going outside, I'm sorry, we can't be together. As much as I'm a homebody, I love going on little hikes, like little walks, playing sport. I like getting my vitamins, C and D, okay? Like, please, let me get that sunshine. So, yeah.
Dopamine moment, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can get sick playing Minecraft. Motion sickness, babes. Motion sickness.
Like, it's funny because I don't get motion sick playing Apex or Valorant or like Halo, Fortnite, but I get sick playing Minecraft. I'm like, why? I want to play Minecraft so badly. For real. Like, there was a time, I think it actually stems from like my childhood because I remember playing Minecraft in the car and I threw up once. And that image has just stayed with me because So I'm not too big of a Minecraft person. I don't know how to build. I can make really simple things. I can tend to your crops and cook and feed you. That's all I can do in Minecraft. That's what I'm in charge of in my Minecraft group. It's literally to mine, make a farm, tend to your crops, and make food.
Domestic lady.
I'm so domestic in Minecraft. I can't do anything else.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, unfortunately, we are already seeing some red flags of death. But how is everything else?
Good. I really vibe with their humor. And if we exclude that in Minecraft, of course, on the first date, I feel like that is a very nice first date as well. Fancy, right. I don't technically need something too fancy, but it is like pretty nice for a first date. I feel like fancy restaurants are reserved for more like special anniversaries. Like a first date, you take them to like a nice place, but not fancy, you know?
Naruhodo, naruhodo. Alrighty.
So,
that being said, shall we move on to the next applicant?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. It's Croissant. Well, with an X, so I just call you Cross. They are male, and their horoscope is that they're an Aquarius, meaning they're born between January 20th to February 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Their biggest strength is they have high adaptability, and they're open-minded, will accept all your countless kinks. Their biggest flaw is that they don't talk that much, and they might keep you up at night. For the first date, they want to take you to festivals where they get to play, where you get to eat, and you get to have fun. What they're looking for in a relationship is high compatibility. And one of their hobbies is that they enjoy doing arts and crafts, like miniature houses, gunpla, and cosplay outfits. And are they a slay? Yes, queen! Yes, they are. Let me pull up their photo. Give me a second.
Wait. Okay.
What are we feeling?
I think I have a bit of like a mixed kind of like opinions on this.
Okay.
Because although Aquarius and Gemini are a good match, my dad is an Aquarius and I do not get along with him. And if you remind me of my dad, goodbye.
Alright, I pulled up their photo. Oh my gosh, it's like gender bent Petrogurin.
So, let's move on. High adaptability and open-minded. I do like that they are open-minded because sometimes I can be very unusual. I'm not normal.
Unusual.
I'm not normal. If you cannot tell, I am not very normal. Okay. I can be pretty weird at times. Like you look at this girl and be like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Yeah, kind of thing.
Me. That's why we're friends, bro.
Yeah, that's true, my friend. I do appreciate it if you are open-minded. In regards to kinks, I don't have any because, or like at least not now, because I have no one experience and two, I have no time for that shit. Also, biggest one is that they don't talk much. I kind of do want someone that I can converse with though, and they might keep me up at night. How? Playing Valorant? Like we on the rank grind until like what 5 a.m. Hello? Wheels eyebrows.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. Also, I feel like the first date festival is a pretty good, I think, because you get to walk around, see what they like, and get to find out about their kind of interests and, base stuff. But yeah, getting to play in and have fun all at the same time is pretty good. And the only problem I have is that you might get lost. But okay, hear me out. There are so many opportunities for like good romantic moments where you can make her heart go ducky.
There are so many. Oh my god, at festivals.
There's so many.
It's like, I want this toy. And they're like, all right, baby girl, let me get the toy for you. And the gun shooting game, and they go,
okay, or if it's really busy and you have to hold hands, so you don't lose each other.
Yeah, you're in a line and there's a group of like children running, and they do the like they like grab, they like pull you in, and like they like protect you against the crowd, and it's like Doki. Yeah. Or you're like walking around and you're like, I want to eat this, and they're like, okay, I'll get you ice cream, and there's lots of moments.
Yeah, there's a really lot of opportunities. So I think with the next answer though, I do find it very lacking, because when we ask for what are you looking for in a relationship, everybody's looking for compatibility. You cannot have a relationship without compatibility. So in this case, you're looking for a specific answer. So I feel like this answer is a bit too lacking for me.
Yes.
Yes.
Please be more. Specify.
Sure. With the hobbies though, I do like arts and craft. I'm not too much of an artsy person. I try, but I do like miniature houses, Lego, and shit like that. If you see my building streams, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Happy. I like my Legos and I like my miniature houses and stuff like that. So definitely agree. I cannot sew for the life of me though, so cosplay outfits is a no. And Gunpla, I don't know how I feel about Gunpla. I've never actually done one, but I feel like we have an overlap there. And also, yes, queen.
All right. So what are we feeling overall?
I feel like it's like a good match, but not an incredibly good match, if you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I don't think that they get the red shower this time, but I feel like they would be close.
Okay. If we ever do May the Stars Align Part 2, then maybe they can make a comeback with a better answer instead of just high compatibility. Yeah. All right, Croissant, do you hear that? I know you're in chat. So if we do this next time next year, maybe if you try to fill out a longer answer, then maybe. All right, moving on to the next person. Let's go. All right, this person is Haru-tsun Ek-san. They are male and they are a Libra, born between September 23rd and October 22nd. So we already know that's a good sign. So their biggest strength is they have a considerate and kind heart they possess. Their biggest flaw is that they can hyper-focus rather excessively at times. And where they would take someone for the first date is either a park for generalized feelers, or the arcade if you're down to have some epic gamer moments, or style out on Dance Rush Stardom. What they're looking for in a relationship is a mutual understanding of one another and their flaws, showered with affection, fun, and meaningfulness. And one of their hobbies is that they find voice acting fun to do, with various voices they can do to bring another level of immersion or heighten intimate moments. Right, sorry, let me bring up the photo.
Alright,
Haru-san.
already knows what I think about that answer.
Haru-san. エミちゃん、声フェチあるよね。Okay. All right. Starting with the biggest strength. What is our impressions?
I do like you being considering kind, but I feel like, I do like that. I do like that they consider it. I feel like kind though is just like the bare minimum. Like, if you're not kind, are you really human?
If you're not kind, then why am I?
Okay, because you can be kind and not considerate, but you can be kind and considerate. They're very different things. I like that they're kind
Yes.
and considerate, but kind is kind of like the bare min. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the fact that you had to say that was your biggest strength of the bit.
It's like, babes, I'm sure there's other good things about you.
Babes, I think we need a stronger contender, you know? For one of your biggest strengths. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the biggest flaw, I don't find that hyper focus. When it's excessive, I do kind of get, but I don't feel it's a big flaw because hyper focus, when you get really focused and really centered in on something, I feel like I can respect that because I have moments of like hyper workaholism.
Me.
And then I just burn out and then like rest for like 3 months. So I do get it. But I feel like the fact that you can point this out is already like means that you have room for improvement. Okay. With the first date, going to a park, I feel like it's hard going to a park for a first date because there's nothing really to do besides walking around.
Okay. What about the arcade?
But the arcade, I feel like is good.
Okay.
Besides, okay, I'm not a dance rush person. Okay, I'm more of a taekwondo tatsujin person. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But arcade has many options.
Yeah.
Many
There's
options.
many options, so there's so many things to do and try out, and there are definitely moments, okay, especially with those claw crane games, okay, where you can have romantic and you can spark interest in the other person.
I actually was thinking you could have romantic moments in like those like you know the little cubicles where you have to sit down and shoot inside like a tiny
shoot
cubicle.
zombies and try to survive together.
Yeah. I think that's a cute moment. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
feel like even though I can't play, like, for example, like Dance Rush, I'm good at the shooting games. But
Yes.
although I cannot play Dance Rush Stardom, I feel like if someone is good at dancing, that is pretty cool.
You heard
That
it
is
here
pretty
live chat.
cool.
You heard
That
it here
is
live.
pretty
Emmy
cool.
likes
That is pretty
dances. Emmy likes dances. All right.
Yeah.
What about
yeah,
their
yeah,
response and what they're looking for in a relationship?
Okay, again, with the mutual understanding, I do agree that you have to be on the same page, and understanding each other's flaws and accepting them, and help improving each other is a very good thing. Also, share with affection, fun, meaningfulness. I do like the affection and fun. I feel like a lot of relationships are built around affection for each other, but the meaningfulness gets me.
I agree. Because relationships must be meaningful if you want to spend your entire life with this person. And if we're not dating for that purpose, then why are we dating? Am I right? So I think that's a really, really good response as well. And what do we feel about their hobbies, Emmy? What do we feel about their hobbies? No, you have to comment. You have to comment. They're waiting.
Wait,
you have
do
to
they have samples? Okay, look.
Hey yo,
Look,
Haru-san, do you have voice acting
look.
samples?
Okay, hang on a
Haru-san,
second. Hang on a second.
do you have voice acting samples? Hey yo, Haru-san. Voice acting samples, Haru-san. Hello! Hi, baby.
I love you.
Hi, baby.
Okay, also-
We're doing all these men.
So, okay, anyway, voice acting, pretty poggers. If you get it, pretty poggers. I think it's pretty poggers. Yeah.
Okay, people in Discord, I don't know if Haru-san's watching the stream right now, so just add him on Discord, okay? Go into Discord and add him and be like, oi, pass us your voice acting samples. We saw your application on another stream. We saw your application on another stream. Okay?
do that,
One of
bro.
you guys
I
go
can't.
at him right now on Discord, okay? I'm streaming, so I can't do it, but one of you guys go at him right now on Discord, okay? Ask for voice acting samples, okay? Alright. Anyways, does this one get a red shower? Red shower? No red shower?
I'm kind of feeling no red shower for now,
Okay,
but I'm
okay.
waiting on those samples.
Okay. Alright, moving on. We still
Okay,
have a
let's move
lot to
on.
get through. We are barely halfway through.
Yes.
Let's go. Next person. Oh, Leslie! Woo! Next
Lizzo!
person is a Leslie. By the way, I would like to show you Leslie's photo.
Lizzo.
Look at this! What the Scott? It's not a cube!
Oh my god, okay.
見てくださいよ
Buddy, bro.
Oh my gosh, way to go. Oh my god. 見て
Okay,
くださいよ もう
That's funny.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
But I actually really like this because he posted in my server like offering Nana Cube to the Emmy Shrine, and I loved. I was cackling out loud. Oh my god!
Why did I yeet it? Why is it gone? Why is it gone? Why is it? I yeet it. Anyways, let's read it. So, their horoscope is that they're Scorpio. So we already Sag, but their biggest strength is that they have a huge devotion to a cause. And it could be any cause, but they're devoted, they're loyal.
I can tell.
Their biggest flaw is that they have too much devotion to the cause.
I can tell.
And where they would take someone on a first date is axe throwing. And what they would look for in a relationship is someone to accompany them during the downtimes of spreading faith of the cube. And a little of their hobbies is that they enjoy making Gunpla, mostly Digimon and 30 MS ones, but also spreading the cube faith to non-believers. I'm crying on Wait, where'd the photo go? Here it is. Oh my gosh, here it is.
Funny.
Bro.
Okay, look,
so
I can
funny.
definitely tell from the first
cube
that you are devoted because the whole Emmy and Nana Shrine. The whole
devotion to a cause. Cause not
I'm
stated,
so
not specified, but a cause.
Okay, but also I feel like acting on a first date is a bit. I feel like that's something you take your partner on like a few months down the track, not on the first date.
Yeah.
Also, someone to come into down times of spreading faith with the cube. I already spread the faith with the cube. I already spread faith with the cube. Also, the fun part I do like in a cube, that I like kind of hands-on activities. I can see that they like hands-on activities. They built a whole Nana Shrine, okay?
Wait, I haven't seen this. Oh wait, do you mean the shrine in the photo?
Have you seen the Emmy Shrine?
I haven't seen the Emmy Shrine. I haven't.
I don't know if I can find it and scroll up.
You can.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Devotion to a cause.
Lasso gets a no red shower, but they would be very interesting as like a friend or
they
like a
would
good
be.
friend, you know? Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much for your application. And Cube, I love the Cube. It's so funny. Oh god,
Azama.
we have 20 applications now. All right, zoom in. We are 10. Okay, Mads. Mads is male. We all love Mads. Mads is my mod. Where is this photo? Mads. Yeah. Where do you go? Where's this photo? Where is everything? I don't even know where anything is anymore. Anyways, Mads. This is Mads. And they are a Taurus, meaning that they are born between April 20th to May 20th. And their biggest strength is that they are headstrong and they are steadfast. Their biggest flaw is that I'm not good with changes in life. I get stressed and I shut down. And yeah, they're someone who likes consistency. So where would they take someone on the first date? They'll take them to dinner at a restaurant. And they find that getting to know someone is easier over a nice meal. What they're looking for in a relationship is that love to them, love is a little hard to explain love. They would prefer for it to be a committed relationship. They're trying to settle down soon with or without a partner, so they don't intend on starting anything that would just fade. And one of their hobbies is that they've been working on a script for a company that they used to work for. Been trying to streamline two-factor authentication, so they had to use 2FA less without compromising security. They've been learning a lot about Microsoft Azure and its backend application systems as well as new and upcoming change to access tokens. Automation and streamlining has always been a passion of his, and getting to work on something as an old colleague will use, it's been really a blast. And others like, yes, great! Oh my gosh. I can already hear Mad's voice telling me, yes, queen!
Yes, queen! Okay. First off, let's go Mads!
Yeah, Mads is asleep right now because it's like Denmark dead time.
Yeah. Headstrong and steadfast. I do feel like I need that some sort of stability in life, but I feel like where we won't get along is that he's not good with changes in life. Like they get stressed and shut down, which is understandable. But although I'm someone who loves consistency and likes to settle down, I do like a bit of change to spice things up. Right? I am ever so floating around like a Gemini I am, right? So I feel like that's where we are a bit incompatible. Also, dinner at a restaurant is pretty nice, but I find that dinner dates are very, very short kind of thing to get to know someone. That's why yeah. Also, like, it is. I do agree that it's like a lot easier over a nice meal, though.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna have dinner at a restaurant, you can't just go home immediately. You need to take like a night walk or something along, like maybe the wharf or around the city or something, like a
ice
nice
cream. I think ice cream.
like ice cream and like a little walk or sit down in like a chill
I'm
park
thinking
somewhere.
ice cream.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Definitely.
yes.
And what do we think about what they're looking for in a relationship?
I do understand that love is a little hard to explain, but I also really feel the committed type of relationship. Like, I'm sick of people just dropping me after 3 months, man. Where? I'm trying to. When I get comfy with someone, I kind of want to settle in with them, like I get really comfy and stuff. So I definitely don't want it to be something like short-term, temporary.
なるほど、なるほど。Yeah. All right. And what about their
yeah.
hobbies?
One thing I will say that they do sound like very impressive with the hobby. Second of all, I know nothing about this, so I cannot relate, and I feel bad.
Writes down no engineers.
I'm sorry. Where? So with Mads, I don't think I'll be able to give Mads a red shower. People sad.
But nevertheless, thank you, Mads, for your application, and thank
Yes,
you
thank you
for
so
allowing us
much.
to roast you. Hi, Tsungi. Hi. The next person is another one of my mods. It's Kaikun. They are male and they are a Taurus, and their biggest strength is that they are patient and genuinely enjoy taking care of people. They will cook for you. They'll let you bath in their car when you get drunk. They'll do all the chores / laundry for you. They'll put up with whatever weird kinks you may have. Their biggest flaw is they like pineapple and pizza, and their favorite beverage is milk. Also, they're a teacher and a translator with a tendency to lecture / correct others too much. So if you could just tell them to, shut the heck up. When they do that, it would be a great way to maintain your relationship. Where you would take someone on a first date is the library, a bookstore, a flea market, farmer's market, craft fair, etc. And then lunch or dinner at a quaint cafe or a small restaurant. A comfortable place without a lot of people so we can relax and talk. What are they looking for in a relationship? Serious answer. The number one love language that I have is for giving love as acts of service. So I like to find someone who appreciates that sort of stuff. Monkey brain acts of sex. Or jokes aside, in all seriousness, sexual compatibility or the love language, physical touch in general, which is something not often talked about. So I want to be the outlier and mention it here. Naruhodo. Their hobbies is the short answer, reading / watching anything I can get my hands on. TLDR answer, I love analyzing and deep diving into everything that I read and watch. Animes, dramas, movies, books, manga, video games, or visual novels of all genres, I love them all. I'm always interested in reading and watching something that I haven't seen before. If you're really passionate about BL, talk to me about it, and I'll be more than happy to indulge you and check out your recommendations. Are you a slay? Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. That is my other mod, Kai. Where's the photo? Why can't I find
I'm
any
not here.
photos?
No, I see you in chat. I see you in chat.
Why can't? Where the photo? Why I cannot find? Anyways, so what are we thinking so far, babes?
Okay, I'm getting like a really good impression. In the beginning, yeah. If we ignore the pineapple pizza and pilk, yeah. Yeah. Also, I get, I like that their biggest strength is that they're patient and genuinely enjoy taking care of people, because I really enjoy taking care of people, but I also want to be taken care of. So if you enjoy taking care of people, please take care of me. Yeah. No, I want someone to go to the lengths, make me like a hangover breakfast if I wake up drunk, which I will never wake up drunk, by the way, because I cannot get drunk. I've never woken up with a hangover before.
Facts.
I've never woken up with a hangover before. But if you make dinner like after I do wake up after like a big night out, that makes me happy,
It does, yes.
And the chores and laundry.
Male wife
something
moment.
that. Yeah.
ここだ。
Something
Here is
that
the photo.
超わかる。
Here is the photo. じゃじゃーん。
Also, like with just me myself at home in general, I'm the one who takes care of the house. My parents don't do it. I do it. So the fact that they're willing to take care, like do chores and laundry every now and then for their significant other is a big, big green flag. Yeah.
Yes.
Red flag, pineapple pizza and pilk bit. we're just gonna shove that to the side for a bit. The biggest flaw, however, is that lecturing correcting others too much. I feel like there are good times and bad times to lecture and correct others. And there's a good way to do it and a bad way to do it.
Yes.
So long as you kind of maintain that professionality or even like gentleness when you're correcting and lecturing others, I feel like that's okay. Because you are a teacher and a translator, I get that. I was a tutor and I do part-time translating, so I understand like it can get really
do it for you.
Yeah, do it for you. I get it. It can be frustrating. So yeah. Also the first day I do like farmers markets and flea markets. I just like looking at the stuff. I like looking at the stuff so much. And craft fairs. And then at a quaint cafe or small restaurant, I love places like which are quiet, off the radar. If they have good food, oh, even better.
Yes.
And then especially that comfort kind of place where you can relax and talk. I really like that.
Yes.
That they mentioned that. With the looking for a relationship, the number one love language is acts of service. Acts of service is like my number 2, but it's kind of tight. So I do like people who have like acts of service as their like one of their main love languages. Yeah. Monkey brain answer. I'm not even gonna mention that because I don't even know if I look for that or not. I've never ever have I.
Okay.
But I do like physical touch. Physical touch, I feel like I like being like hugged and cuddled and like, you know, affectionate gestures. Yeah, I don't know about the schmikes, but affectionate gestures is a big good.
Yes. Good. All right.
Good.
And what about their hobbies?
Their hobbies, I actually really like because I also love like deep diving and analyzing into like series and theories and stuff of like games and TV shows. I love doing that.
Yes.
I love doing that. So I feel like we'll have so much to talk about and discuss and like kind of bounce in between us, you know, if we're talking about this kind of stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah. I also like to watch and read a lot of stuff as well. Like I like to try watching new things. So definitely a big win. The only disappointment besides pineapples and pilk is that they put yes for slay. Bro, yes queen! Go for it! Go for the yes queen!
Yes. All right, but is it red shower worthy? What do we think?
I feel like they are a very good contender for a red shower.
So is it a yes?
I still have 3 left, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, you know what? We'll put them down as a yes. We'll put them down as a yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a red shower for Mr. Kai. Let's go.
Yeah. I also like that they gave lengthy responses.
Martin.
Yay! The lengthy responses is good.
Wait, what do you mean no? Kai, good. What do you mean no?
Being rejected, guys. I'm being rejected. I take him off the list. Take him off the list.
All right. Moving on to the next applicant. Yes.
Wow. We're not even in the final round and I already got dumped, bro.
In all seriousness, no, the stream is getting very long, so we're gonna have to do the finalists in a separate stream, all right? Sugi wa Heya Maniac Wesley! All right, so they are male, and they are a Libra. This makes a lot of sense. And their biggest strength is they can read the room really well.
Okay.
The biggest flaw is that despite my strength, I tend to let things play out rather than doing something. And where they would take someone on a first date is a well-endorsed cafe. Nothing too big yet, because, you know, first date. What they're looking for in a relationship is stability, responsibility, and trust. And a little bit more about the hobbies is they enjoy gaming. And are they a slay? Yes. And this entire stream, Wesley has been regretting their life in chat, going like, I should
Why?
have talked about my deep diving in media. I should have written more. I should have done more.
It's okay. Although I appreciate longer responses, because just to me, I like reading into those kinds of things. You don't have to, right?
And it's all for fun anyway.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's start off Libra, of course. Libras, let's go, Libra gang.
Patch,
Anyway.
patch.
Okay, the fact that you can read the room really well is really nice, because sometimes I really need that. Like, I will give off threatening vibes, and if someone just approaches me and is like, "Yo, what's up?" and I'm like,
You give off. You do not give off threatening vibes. You give
No,
off
sometimes
the
I
least
do.
threatening vibes.
No, you don't. Cause I'm never threatening around you, baby.
Pass, Kanye. I've
I have
never seen you be threatening.
I have no
Pass,
reason to be threatening
Kanye.
around you.
You're so baby. You're so baby girl. You're so baby. You're so baby.
But no,
Yeah.
for real. It's happened once where I was out with like a couple of friends, and this guy was kind of just like trying to hit on one of my friends. So I gave off these like really threatening vibes. Like I was like full like glaring and everything, and this guy was
Same.
just like,
What got it?
"Wow, stop being so," and just started hitting my friend again. I was like, "Bitch,
More door.
get
More door.
bitch, fuck off, or I will." You up, like,
Yeah.
Kill you.
Get him. Second boy. Yeah. Go at me.
Yeah, but I do like that you can read the room well, because I do need my alone time sometimes, and I will give off like, I do not want to be touched right now, I do not want to be talked to right now vibes if I do. And some people can't read the room, so
Yeah,
Pleasure.
definitely.
Yes,
EQ.
yes, yes.
EQ が大事だね。
yes. So, what's your biggest fault? This is when you tend to let things play out. Look, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. I'd rather you speak out if something is wrong when you can read the room, right? Rather than let it play out and potentially harm others.
Yes.
But yeah, with the first date, Will Endorse Cafe, nothing too big yet. Definitely agree.
Yeah, big agree.
What are you looking for in a relationship? Stability, responsibility, trust. Okay, you get the stability and trust. Responsibility, though, I can take a lot of responsibility, but I will sometimes chuck it away and be like, "What?"
I think what they mean about responsibility is responsibility for your own actions and how they impact other people.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
if it's in that case, then I'm Gucci. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
in relationships, we must be responsible for a certain amount of things in order to make life easier for the other person. Everybody has to sacrifice a few things. Maybe we have a sharp tongue. We have to take responsibility of that and talk gentler. Maybe we don't like doing laundry as much. We have to take responsibility of that and also do that more, you know?
Yeah.
あ、エリシャちゃん、welcome! EQ 大事ですよね。エリシ
そう
ャちゃん
大事だよ
の、オーストラリアの子だよ。
お
BA やってる。
オージゲイ
Yeah. Yes. But
Let's go.
yeah, yes. So I think that's what they mean by responsibility.
If that's the case, then definitely do agree. Also, hobbies, gaming. What kind of gaming?
What kind of gaming, Wesley? You're in chat. You have an ability to
What
defend
kind of
yourself.
gaming?
Yeah,
an
you have
ability to, like,
you have the ability to objection.
objection. Yeah, so they said they agree, but if things go bad, I would do something. But oftentimes things never worked out well enough, so I just gave up. It's on me, really.
I feel like that is kind of like a deal breaker for me, because I want that if I see something, I hear something, I will speak out.
なるほど、なるほど。
Kind of thing. Yeah.
なるほど、なるほど。
So I feel like it's a little bit of a deal breaker for me.
Yeah. I think I definitely would I guess enjoy being with a person who has enough empathy to stand up for those weaker than themselves. I think that's something that I really value is people who have a strong sense of justice and would like to go out of their comfort zone to show kindness to people who need it. I think that's what I really, really like in people. Yes.
Yeah.
Here's
And the
lovely-
ability to
Sorry, yes?
diffuse like a situation as well.
Yeah, the ability to diffuse
Yeah.
situations. Yes, that problem solving in a gentle, mature way, I really like that. Also, they say mostly FPS, but nowadays playing a lot of strategy games right now, mostly dialogue-based games for me. No.
Val? No, I'm joking.
Val. Hey, yo, hop on Val. Hey, yo, hop
I
on
feel like it is a little bit of a deal breaker for me.
Yes. Unfortunately, the other parts are really good, but the deal breaker is probably
Yeah,
the small
yeah.
part. Yeah,
Yeah.
but great response. Thank you
Otherwise,
so
we'd be
much.
good friends. We'd be good
Yes.
friends, but in a relationship, I just don't think so.
Yes, thank you so much for your response. Hi, Tsugi!
すごい。
次は Girthin! Alright, so Girthin is male. They are Capricorn, meaning they're born between December 22nd and January 19th. Their biggest strength is their intelligence, big vouch. And their biggest flaw is lack of good communication skills. And where would they take someone on a first date is coffee or tea in a quiet coffee shop where they can get to know each other. And what they're looking for in a relationship is a long-term relationship. One of their hobbies is that they like building overpowered computers in stupidly small hard to work on cases such as a challenge and keep them decently cooled. Are you a slay? Absolutely.
Oh my god. Okay, that's such a. Oh my god, you really like challenges, hey? But okay, let's just go through this really quickly.
Yes.
I do like that they are intelligent because I like having intellectual conversations with my significant other. Although I may seem very
Absolutely.
different to that. Although I may give a different impression. Okay, I understand, chat. I understand. I do like having like deep intellectual conversations with my like significant other. But the flaw is a bit of a deal breaker for me as well because I need good communication skills in
Yes.
a relationship. Otherwise, it's just not going to work out for me. Like,
Yes.
I need you to tell me, man.
It for me.
Right? But I do like the first date idea where you kind of have coffee and tea, maybe some dessert like cakes as well in like a nice coffee shop where you can get to know each other. I feel
Great
like,
answer. Great
yeah,
answer.
great answer. You can connect with someone so good. And I do like the fact that it's a long-term relationship that we're looking for as well.
Yes.
Hobbies though, you're built different for that. You are
Built diff.
different
Bro,
for
can
that. Like, I-
vouch. Girth has the biggest brain. Can vouch. Yes,
But
yes,
yeah,
yes.
I do feel like we wouldn't be very compatible in a relationship though, just because of the communication. It is a deal breaker for me if someone doesn't have that kind of level of communication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think especially as people who like struggle with a lot of depression or anxiety, I think it's
Oh.
important to always communicate because
Yeah, yeah.
many times the consequences can be drastic. The consequences can be devastating. Even if you don't
Yeah,
intend
yeah.
for it to be, even if it was a small argument, if you don't
Oh.
communicate, I guess your partner who has depression or anxiety, they can spiral and things can get ugly really quickly and really severely. So that is
Oh.
why communication is really important. Did you mind picking? Oh yeah, here. Jajang! Girl, where is girl? Oh my gosh, why is my group not working? Hi, Jajang! A very cute pick crew. Here we go. I worked hard on that. Yes, here is your pick crew. But yeah, I think it's really good answers for the last half of the application.
Yeah, definitely.
I would like to see the computers that you've built. Hey, yo, don't be shy. Drop them in Discord. I wanna see
Yeah,
the
don't be
computers.
shy. Don't be shy.
I want to
Come
see
on
them.
now.
I want to see them.
I want to see how you keep them functioning, bro. Like
I
that's
want to
just
see how the
that's
cooling
built
works.
this. Yeah, honestly, you just built this. To be fair.
Yes. All right. And also, are they a slay? Absolutely. Great answer. Great answer.
Absolutely. Let's go. Sledge. Okay.
Yes,
Let's
great
move on.
answer. Alrighty, on to the next applicant. Oh my gosh, we still have like 6 more. All right, so this person is Nathan, but I'm submitting for Vermail. Oh, Vermail is from Discord. Okay. So gender is male, and they are an Aquarius, meaning that they are born between January 20th and February 18th. And the biggest strength is that genetically modified to be the most optimally evolved specimen. What's your biggest flaw? None. Genetically built different, built superior.
Done.
Where
Okay.
would you take someone on a first date? The top of the log. What are you looking for in a relationship? Bigger, better logs. Tell us a bit about one of your hobbies, tearing off plants and swimming.
No.
Wait, Imogen, I have to show you who Vermail is, okay? You might be confused and you're wondering who is Vermail. I want you to look on stream right now. This is Vermail.
For male.
Look on stream right now.
For male. Wait, it's sorry, my stream's like slagging. Okay.
Come look at stream right now. Come look at stream right now. This is my mail.
Give smoochies and news books.
This is my mail.
Fucking the fact that it's an absolute and you said genetically modified to be the most. I'm done. That's so funny. That is so funny. If you guys don't remember axolotls, oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Top of the log. Okay, I was like so
This
confused about
is
the top of the
vermeil.
log.
Meet
I was like, it
vermeil.
makes sense now. It makes sense now.
Genetically modified to the most optimally evolved specimen. What's the biggest flaw? None. Genetically built different, built superior. Where would you take someone on a first date? Top of the log. What are you looking for in a relationship? Bigger, better logs. Tell us about one of your hobbies. Tearing up plants. Swear.
Sorry. Be good friends, but just
Literally
I can't.
different.
You're tearing up my plants, bro. That's
Okay.
not cool.
Yeah, but if you're not tearing up the plants, would you date them?
I wouldn't date an axolotl, but I think they'd be a good friend, you know.
Oh my gosh. That was very funny. Thank you for the submission. はい、次はなおさん and they are female. Oh my gosh, a lady, a woman,
Yes,
woman. Okay, so I gotta put the picture. Okay, this is the picture. Very sexy sleigh picture. Okay. And they are a Capricorn, and their biggest strength is that they are very honest. They're also an overthinker, a problem solver, and a gamer.
Okay.
Their biggest flaw is that bad expression of feelings. They can't explain their feelings properly. Where they would take someone on a first date is first I'll have collected information about the person, then I'll make a list of places you like and start seeing new ones that might be of the same quality. What matters to me is the date is the reaction of the one I love, because that is enough. What are you looking for in a relationship? Is someone who is calm, and just honest and mindful? I guess,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it's mine.
And their hobbies is singing, because it's my current hobby, but I don't sing for anything and everything. I just try to make it fun. Most of my hobbies are for a specific benefit. So singing brings out the potential energy that is stored in my chest. Are you a slave? Yes, queen.
Okay, I think hands down. It's an immediate.
Okay.
I like all of these answers, but the biggest sort being expression of feelings, though, I understand that. It doesn't mean that she's a bad communicator. It just means that she has trouble figuring out her feelings. And that's very valid. I understand. Because sometimes it is hard. You're not really taught to know how to feel specific things. No one can explain that to you but you. So, I think also singing is a current hobby. Karaoke date.
Karaoke date.
Also, the fact that they make a list of places you like and then find new ones that are similar to,
Yeah.
that hands out, that's so good. That's such a green
Yeah.
flag. But if the worst of them is the reaction of the person that they're not. Damn. Let's go red shower.
Red shower, ladies and gentlemen, that is our first red shower for a lady contestant. Let's go! Now, son, you have passed with
Woman.
flying
Woman.
colors. Woman. All right. Thank you very much. Moving on to the next one, we have about 4 more people. All right, so this next person is Astral Eyes from Twitter. They are male and they are a Capricorn again. And their biggest strength is careful decision making.
Okay.
And their biggest flaw is emotional sensitivity. They be sensitive like that. And where they would take someone on a first date, a nice restaurant, very good, very good. What they're looking for in a relationship is someone who is very smart, is a team player, is resilient, is emotionally strong, and they discuss action together before committing. And one of their hobbies is poetry. I say out poetry out of a conversation when it's the right time to say so. Oh, they be poetic like that. They be poetic like that. Yes.
Okay.
Let me just make sure that I have their picture, because I actually don't think I have their picture. I think we're up to the section where I have not saved these people's pictures yet. So give me a second to download the picture. But yeah, what are we thoughts? What are our thoughts?
Okay. First of all, I feel like it would be a good base match, kind of friendship wise. It'd be very good. But I think what might be a deal breaker for them and me is that they discuss action before committing to something. I like to kind of go off and do my own thing. Sometimes it can be very bad because I don't really discuss it. I kind of YOLO shit, and wherever I end up, I just try to make the best out of my own situation. So I feel like that might be a little bit of a deal breaker because
なるほどね。
if I have to discuss everything with you before I do it, it's one, going to time me out, and two, kind of makes me feel a bit trapped, I guess.
なるほどね。
So-
いやいやいや。
But everything else I do like, and also the poetry. I used to do poetry. I sucked at it, but I really like.
Aw.
I appreciate people who can, write poems and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think all of these are really, really good answers. But I do think it just comes down to the person. At the end of the day, Emmy's more spontaneous. This person is not as spontaneous.
Oh.
And yeah. But apart from that, great responses. Great responses.
Yeah, definitely.
A solid candidate. Thank you, Giancarlo さん。ありがとうございます。ありがとう。はい、次。次はカラミッさん。So カラミッ is male and they are a Cancer. And their biggest strength is I will do your dailies for you. JK, they said I am able to mentally process my emotions pretty well. Their biggest flaw is I find it hard for myself to focus on one thing and be scatterbrained sometimes. And for their first date, they would like to go outside somewhere and draw while having a picnic. Amazing answer. And what are you looking for in a relationship is calmness, stability, where people learn from each other, and being able to support with each other and not having to read minds, but being honest while brain rotting about the dumbest things.
Okay.
Yes, and their hobby is drawing. And are you a slay? Yes, great.
Slay!
Sorry, I gotta download the picture as well. Give me a second. But yes, what are our thoughts?
Oh, good. I feel like off the bat already, I'm getting very good vibes, and I feel like we'll be able to mesh well.
Look, they drew this crab. I think they drew this crab. Look,
They drew this crab, but it's so cute. Okay.
Kani,
So I
kani.
Yeah. So, do my deals with me? Really? Okay, but the fact that they're able to process their emotions pretty well is a very big green flag.
Because one of my exes couldn't, and you know what? That was not a good experience.
God damn.
God damn!
Also, the fact that you find it hard to focus on one thing, same. I feel that, and I can be very scatterbrained, but with two people like that, I feel like you can keep yourself a bit more accountable. Also, going somewhere else for a picnic.
Yes, I think that was
Also,
a really good answer.
I can't draw, but I like to write and kind of brainstorm things.
Oh
so
my gosh,
I feel like
they can
that's
draw
such
your
a good
OCs
thing.
for you.
Whoa!
They can
Also,
draw your OCs for you.
Yeah, I know.
Also, Shab, you can draw. I've seen you draw.
No. Also, calmness, accessibility, not having to read minds, and brain running about the dumbest things. That's the biggest green. That's so.
Biggest
That's so
green,
good.
such a green.
I feel like they do get a red shower. Yes.
Red shower,
Yes.
let's go, bravo!
Yes.
Oh, let's go! Wait, sorry, I think I accidentally deleted it, but let's go! Wait,
Let's go.
I was deleting random stuff and I think I accidentally deleted the red shower, but oh, let's go! Let's go! Okay. I can't find the red shower, but the shower was showered. Okay.
Yes.
Crab
The shower
shower.
showered.
Crab
Okay,
shower.
crab shower.
Crab shower. Oh, here we go. Found it. I found it. Whoa! Crab shower. Woo!
Okay, 次の人.
Hi.
We're almost done. Let's power through these.
Okay.
Okay.
We have about 3 more left. 次はしぐれさん. They are male and they are a Libra. Bro, we can have a whole Libra department in the Galaxy
So
game.
many
What
fucking
the hell?
Libras. What the heck?
What the hell?
You're attracting Libras because you're a Libra.
I really am. So their biggest strength is I can learn anything in a week if I have an interest in that thing.
Okay.
Their biggest flaw is I'll be treating the best to other people, excluding myself, for any gender. So they treat everybody really, really well.
Sounds like you, bro.
Shut up! And where they would take someone on a first date is, first date, I don't want to put pressure onto the girl. I would invite her to a movie in the mall. Not make any moves yet, but after dinner on a normal restaurant, just having fun conversations. Last, before I send her back, maybe having a small walk in the park. So to talk more about having nice bonding moments. So what
Bro,
I'm
this
looking
is-
for in a relationship is someone who can support me in harsh times, sometimes maybe playing games, and emotionally dealing with my flaws. And one of your hobbies is I love gaming. there is an unstoppable gaming history for me. Played Minecraft for 10 to 15 years. Grinding the same game over and over again or beating a game that is hard or on the hardest difficulty will always be my love. Are you a slay? Yes, queen.
Yes, queen! Okay. First of all, I feel like just something that I noticed, the first date, spot on. Spot freaking on.
10 out of 10?
That's 10 out of 10. I also appreciate that he put in brackets not making any moves because some guys will make moves and I don't like that.
This is the cute photo, the very, very cute chibi photo. Yes.
So yeah, I super appreciate this actually. I feel like we'll have like a good compatibility, especially with gaming.
Yes.
Although not Minecraft, okay, but I do appreciate that you grind the game on the hardest difficulty.
Yes.
Because that shows like your dedication and like your skill.
Yes. Although, Emmy, I must remind you, you have one golden shower left.
One golden
You
shower
have
left.
one- No, sorry, red shower. Sorry, red. Red. Sorry, red. Sorry, red.
One golden shower.
Sorry, red. Red shower. Sorry.
Okay. You know what? I'll decide after the last three.
Okay, fine.
Okay, let's move on to the next
one.
profile.
All right. Next profile is Armando-san. They are male. They are a Virgo. This is our first Virgo. They're
Okay.
Virgo, and the biggest strength is I'm not afraid of making important decisions and holding true to my word.
Okay.
Their biggest flaw is sometimes I care too much about family and friends. Where would you take someone on a first date? Theme park, aquarium, if she just wants to chill, and omakase for dinner. And what are you looking for in a relationship? A soulmate who inspires each other and grows together as better humans. And for their hobbies, I have quite a wide range of hobbies, but one stands out for being particularly boring to most people. Reading non-fiction books to learn more about stuff like economics, Leonardo da Vinci, and quantum physics. Are you a slay? Yes, queen! And give me a second to download their picture. But yeah, what are my feelings about? Oh my gosh, it's a flash tuber. Wait, it's a flash tuber. Wait, they're
It's a
real.
flash
Wait,
tuber.
wait, give me a second.
Wait,
They're
hang on
real.
a second.
Wait a
They're
second.
real.
Wait, oh,
Hang on,
they're
hang
real.
on.
Oh,
Hang on.
Wait,
Yo.
they're real. Yo.
Real?
Wait,
Yo.
real? Are you real?
Okay.
Are you real? Are you
Real?
real? Are you real?
Okay. Okay, let's move on to the last one, and then I'll decide to give my last red
Okay,
shower
okay.
to.
All right,
Yes.
on to the last person. 最後の人。ダキシモークさん They are male and they are a Leo. Our first Leo. Their biggest strength is they're very productive and adaptive. They're willing to try new things and can easily focus and enter the zone. Their biggest flaw is they're quiet, they're antisocial, and they enjoy coffee, but they can't sleep afterwards. So where would you take someone on the first date? A coffee date. And what they're looking for in a relationship? My love language is quality time and physical touch. Give me head pats. I just want someone I enjoy spending time around and doesn't like traveling. Tell us a little bit about your hobbies. I enjoy drawing while listening to Nana's streams and songs. I drew Nana's back wearing jipao. Need us to be a reference of drawings. Also, thigh fetish. Are you a slay? Yes, queen.
Yes,
Alright,
queen.
Give me a second
Okay,
to
last
download. Give me a second to download the picture.
Okay, while she downloads the picture, I'm just gonna talk a little bit. I do like that productive and adaptive, and that willing to try new things. Because being too quiet sometimes for me can like make me very anxious instead of offsetting it. I do like the coffee date, but in a relationship, I love traveling. I'm sorry. If you do not like traveling, I do not think we match because I love my traveling.
なるほどね。
So
なるほどね。
okay. So
Okay.
let's decide to give
But
my
can I just say,
red
before you say that, this artwork is banging. Your art is
Yeah, I saw.
gorgeous. Also, I really appreciate the chipa art. It was very, very cute.
Big Boston art.
And so our final contestants is between Armando-san versus Shigure-san. Yes.
Okay.
So let's do a pros and cons analysis.
Okay. I honestly can't see too many cons in Takashi-san's application.
Okay. Their biggest flaw was they'll be treating everybody well, including other
Excluding
girls,
themselves.
including guys, including
Yeah.
literally anybody. So
But excluding themselves.
excluding themselves, yes.
Yeah, so I feel like that I appreciate someone who can care for other people. But
Okay.
please care for yourself as well.
Okay.
Good for you, I guess. But yeah.
And
Also,
what about for Arumondo-san?
Arumondo-san はね,
Their biggest flaw is sometimes they care too much for friends and family.
yeah, so I feel like I will definitely not be a priority compared to their close friends and family, I feel like.
そうかな。
So,
Hey, yo, Armando, are you in chat? Are you in chat? Okay. Armando, will you care more for your family than your girlfriend? Okay, you have 3 seconds to answer. Okay. Armando, will you care more for your family and your close friends and your guy besties more than your girlfriend? Okay, this is a really difficult question and people have broken up because of this. So I'm going to ask you right now, are you going to care more about your family and your close friends in comparison to Oreno Amy? Okay. Okay, because both, okay, chat, this is a hard decision. Both are great. First date options, great. What they're looking for in a relationship, great. The hobbies, great. Are they a slay? Yes, Quinn. And so it just comes down to flaws in the strength. Armando says no. I will care for my girlfriend more.
care for your girlfriend or family more.
They said girlfriend more.
Wrong answer. You're supposed to care for both equally. You're supposed to make both a priority.
There was a trick. It was a trick question. It was a trick question.
Okay, the thing is, we're not at the stage where it's like wife and husband. It's currently girlfriend, boyfriend, getting into a relationship, a romantic relationship stage. So, trick question!
It was a
You
trick
prioritize
question.
You prioritize both and try to find a compromise for both if anything happens where you have to give up one for another. But let's say that there are stages. For example, obviously, the longer you are with someone, the more you will prioritize them because you're spending time together. You might be living together.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm doing the wrong answer. Wrong answer.
I completely agree. I would pick my family over the dude I've dated for 3 months, and I would pick my fiance over my existing family, and I would pick my husband over my family and close friends. Because the longer we spend time together,
Yes, exactly.
the more importance you become to me, to the
Yeah.
point where sometimes you become my family. And
Yeah.
so I actually think that it was the perfect amount of hard, but also a good question. Because
So yeah.
yeah, like the longer you spend time with somebody, the more important they become to you. And that is
Also,
why, yeah, it was
yeah.
really, really hard. Both are great, okay?
Both
if we
are-
didn't have red
yeah.
showers, if we didn't have one red shower left, honestly, both would have gotten red showers.
Yeah, I honestly feel like both would have gotten red showers, but yes. Thinking too far ahead, that's okay. But definitely you do need to prioritize your family. If you're still close to them, you know, if you haven't cut them off, I understand that some people do. That's totally fine. But if you haven't, you do need to prioritize your family, your parents, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters as well. Because as an Asian, that filial piety is kind of what gets me as well. Like if I see that my man respects and makes time for his family as well as make time for me, I like that.
Absolutely, because
So-
at the end of the day, if you really wanted to, you would make time for everybody that you do care about. But this was so difficult because had you not had one red shower left, you would probably have chosen both.
I'd probably given both the red
we
shower if I
would've
didn't have
really-
one left.
But there's only one left, so that was really, really, really difficult. But both are great, really, really, really good contestants, and they had both such strong applications. However, chat, this will now be concluding. May the stars align. And to see the finalists, I don't know, baby. We're gonna have to reschedule this sometime next
Yeah,
week.
we're going
We're gonna have to reschedule this sometime next week. But with that being said, that was May the stars align. And today we have witnessed the stars aligning for 5 lucky contestants. 4 being guys, 1 lady slay. And so, with that being said, Thank you everybody for your time today, and thank you Miss Amy for coming on as our Bachelorette, and thank you to all of the chat who came and supported and cheered on your favorite Bachelor, cheered on, took notes from today's very helpful seminar. And with that being said, to be continued. May the stars align. The final. With that being said, Emi-chan, any final words?
Any final words? Thank you guys all so much for sending in your applications. I didn't end up roasting you too much, but I did give you heartfelt advice. And I hope you guys enjoyed this shoot today. We'll see you at the final!
Woo! So the finals! Woo! 今日もおつならそしてまたなら
またね
きらめきの花夢の宝石世界は美しい臆病と不安縛られるけど強く優しくな